Hello everyone, my name is Alejandro Santana and today I'm going to talk to you about classical music. I would like to say that the term of classical music did not appear until the early 19th century in an attempt to canonize the period from Johann Sebastian to Beethoven as a golden age. Something that was very interesting is that electric instruments such as the electric guitars appear occasionally in the classical music of the 20th and the 21st century. Both classical and popular musicians have experimented in recent decades with electronic instruments, and it's very interesting how the new instruments are integrated into the orchestra or the classical orchestra. The instruments used in most classical music were largely invented before the mid-19th century, often much earlier and codified in the 18th and 19th century. They consist of the instruments found in an orchestra, together with a few other solo instruments, such as the piano, the harpsichord, and the organ. The symphony orchestra is the most widely known medium for classical music. The orchestra includes members of the brass, woodwind, string family, and percussion. I would like to say that equal temperament became gradually in classical music, they were gradually accepted as a dominant musical temperament. During the 19th century, different historical temperaments are often used for music from earlier periods. For instance, music of the English Renaissance is often performed in maintained on temperament keyboards, almost all share a common layout. I would like to say that classical music has some different forms, whereas the majority of popular styles lend themselves to the song form. Classical music can also take on the form of the concerto, symphony, sonata, opera, and dance music, and symphonic poem, and other more. Also, classical composers often aspire to imbue their music with a very complex relationship between the forms and the temper of the music. Many of the most esteemed work of classical music make use of musical development, the process by which a musical idea or motif is repeated in a different context or in altered forms. The sonata form employ rigorous forms of musical development. Like I said before, classical music is not easy; it's very complex. That's why performance of classical music's repertoire demands a significant level of technical mastery on the part of the musicians. Let's say they have to be proficient in sight reading and ensemble playing through our understanding of tonal and harmonic principle, a knowledge of performance practice, and if very familiarity with the style, musical idiom inherent to given period. I would like to say that composers of classical music work in the most essential of the skills for the classical trained musician. Some people say that work in classical music is an artistic thing because of the complexity throughout the use of thematic development, phrasing, harmonization, modulation, change of key, texture, and of course the musical form itself, which work in the larger scale compositional forms such as the symphony, concerto, opera, oratorio, orchestra, etc. Classical music was the fountain of great composers as Antonio Vivaldi, Johann Sebastian, Friedrich Handel, Mozart, of course, Beethoven, Rossini, Felix Mendel, etc. I would like to say that classical music was throughout the 1750 and the 1820s, and during this period of time, classical music was like an engine for those composers or those greatest mind of the period, in order to put like great ideas and great things on it, and I'll start to working on it. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my speech about music, classical music, and have a nice day.